Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. is an American actor, producer, and director. In a career spanning over 4 decades, Washington has received numerous accolades, including a Tony Award, 2 Academy Awards, 3 Golden Globe Awards, and 2 Silver Bears. He was honored with the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award in 2016, the AFI Life Achievement Award in 2019, and in 2020 the New York Times named him the greatest actor of the 21st century. In 2022, Washington received the Presidential Medal of Freedom. After training at the American Conservatory Theater, Washington began his career in theater, acting in performances off-Broadway. He first came to prominence in the NBC medical drama series Street Elsewhere, 1982 to 1988, and in the war film A Soldier's Story, 1984. Washington won Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actor for his role as an American Civil War soldier in Glory, 1989, and for Best Actor for playing a corrupt cop in Training Day. His other Oscar-nominated roles were in Cry Freedom, 1987, Malcolm X, 1992, The Hurricane, 1999, Flight, 2012, Fences, 2016, Roman J. Israel, Esquire, 2017, and The Tragedy of Macbeth, 2021. He established himself as a leading man with starring roles in Mo Better Blues, 1990, Mississippi Masala, 1991, Philadelphia, 1993, Courage Under Fire, 1996, Remember the Titans, 2000, Man on Fire, 2004, Inside Man, 2006, An American Gangster, 2007. He starred in the Equalizer trilogy, 2014 to 2023. Washington directed and starred in the films Antoine Fisher, 2002, The Great Debaters, 2007, and Fences, 2015. Washington made his Broadway debut in Checkmates, 1988. He won the Tony Award for Best Actor in a Play for starring in the Broadway revival of August Wilson's play Fences in 2010. He later directed, produced, and starred in the film adaptation in 2016. Washington has since returned to Broadway in the revivals of Lorraine Hansberry play Raisin in the Sun, 2014, and the Eugene O'Neill play The Iceman Cometh, 2018. Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was born in Mount Vernon, New York, on December 28, 1954. His mother, Lennis Lynn, was a beauty parlor owner and operator born in Georgia and partly raised in Harlem, New York. His father, Denzel Hayes Washington Sr., a native of Buckingham County, Virginia, was an ordained Pentecostal minister who was also an employee of the New York City Water Department and worked at a local S. Klein department store. Washington attended Pennington Grimes Elementary School in Mount Vernon until 1968. When he was 14, his parents divorced and his mother sent him to the private preparatory school Oakland Military Academy in New Windsor, New York. Washington later said, "That decision changed my life, because I wouldn't have survived in the direction I was going. The guys I was hanging out with at the time, my running buddies, have now done maybe 40 years combined in the penitentiary. They were nice guys, but the streets got them." After Oakland, he attended Mainland High School in Daytona Beach, Florida, from 1970 to 1971. He was interested in attending Texas Tech University. "I grew up in the boys' club in Mount Vernon, and we were the Red Raiders. So when I was in high school, I wanted to go to Texas Tech in Lubbock just because they were called the Red Raiders and their uniforms looked like ours." Instead, he earned a BA in Drama and Journalism from Fordham University in 1977. At Fordham, he played collegiate basketball as a guard under coach P.J. Carlsimo. After a period of indecision on which major to study and taking a semester off, Washington worked as creative arts director of the overnight summer camp at Camp Sloan YMCA in Lakeville, Connecticut. He participated in a staff talent show for the campers and a colleague suggested he try acting. Returning to Fordham that fall with a renewed purpose, Washington enrolled at the Lincoln Center campus to study acting, where he was cast in the title roles in Eugene O'Neill's The Emperor Jones and Shakespeare's Othello. He then attended graduate school at the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco, California, where he stayed for 1 year before returning to New York to begin a professional acting career. Washington spent the summer of 1976 in St. Mary's City, Maryland, in Summer Stock Theater performing Wings of the Morning, the Maryland State Play, which was written for him by incorporating an African-American character/narrator based loosely on the historical figure from early colonial Maryland, Matthias D'Souza. Shortly after graduating from Fordham, Washington made his screen acting debut in the 1977 made-for-television film Wilma, which was a docudrama about sprinter Wilma Rudolph, and made his first Hollywood appearance in the 1981 film Carbon Copy. He shared a 1982 Distinguished Ensemble Performance Obie Award for playing Private First Class Melvin Peterson in the off-Broadway Negro Ensemble Company production A Soldier's Play, which premiered November 20, 1981. A major career break came when he starred as Dr. Philip Chandler in NBC's television hospital drama Street Elsewhere, which ran from 1982 to 1988. He was one of only a few African-American actors to appear on the series for its entire 6-year run. He also appeared in several television, motion picture and stage roles, such as the films A Soldier's Story, 1984, Hard Lessons, 1986, and Power, 1986. In 1987, he starred as South African anti-apartheid political activist Stephen Biko in Richard Attenborough's Cry Freedom, for which he received a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. In 1989, Washington won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of a defiant, self-possessed ex-slave soldier in the film Glory. That same year, he appeared in the film The Mighty Quinn, and in For Queen and Country, where he played the conflicted and disillusioned Reuben James, a British soldier who, despite a distinguished military career, returns to a civilian life where racism and inner-city life lead to vigilantism and violence. In the summer of 1990, Washington had appeared in the title role of the Public Theater's production of William Shakespeare's Richard III. Mel Gusso of the New York Times praised Washington as an actor of range and intensity, is expert at projecting a feeling of controlled rage. Also that year Washington starred as Bleak Gilliam in the Spike Lee film Mo Better Blues. Charles Murray of Empire praised Washington's performance as a taut portrayal of the driven musician, and like all Lee's film, Mo Better Blues is a real ensemble piece, and the standard of the performances is uniformly excellent, but Washington and Lee deserve extra plaudits. In 1991, he starred as Demetrius Williams in the Mira Nair-directed romantic drama Mississippi Masala opposite Sarita Chowdhury. Set primarily in rural Mississippi, the film explores interracial romance between African Americans and Indian Americans. Critic Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times praised the chemistry of the two leads, writing, "Washington is an actor of immense and natural charm, and he makes a good match with Sarita Chowdhury." Washington was reunited with Lee to play one of his most critically acclaimed roles, the title character of the historical epic Malcolm X, 1992. The New York Times gave the film its critics' pick, with Vincent Canby declaring, "In Denzel Washington it also has a fine actor who does for Malcolm X what Ben Kingsley did for Gandhi. Mr. Washington not only looks the part, but he also has the psychological heft, the intelligence and the reserve to give the film the dramatic excitement." His performance as the Black nationalist leader earned him another nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actor. Also that year, he established the production company Mundy Lane Entertainment. The next year, he played the lawyer defending a gay man with AIDS, played by Tom Hanks in the Jonathan Demme film Philadelphia, 1993. Sight and Sound wrote, "Casting Washington in the lead guaranteed the film the black audience that otherwise might not have had much interest in the problems of a rich white homosexual with AIDS. But AIDS is rampant in inner cities, where it attacks not just gay men, but for drug users and women." Well, Denzel Washington is mourning the death of his mom. While appearing on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert Wednesday, the 69-year-old actor opened up about losing his mother, Lennis Washington. She died in June at age 97. Well guys, what are your thoughts? Do tell us. Thanks for watching.